Welcome to Baila Travel. My name is Kevin, and Jenny she's getting pumped because she's ready for tonight's game, Mexico versus Honduras. Super excited to be in the mecca of Mexico soccer, el Estadio Azteca. This is our first game de Mexico aquí en Mexico. I've seen el equipo de Mexico in Chicago before, but it's exciting to be able to be in the birthplace. It's like seeing, the Chicago Bulls at the United Center or the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Let's show you this beautiful thing, and then I'll show you a bunch of tips that you need to do in case you plan to come. Estadio Azteca has been regarded as one of the most famous and iconic stadiums in the world. It is the first to have hosted 2 World Cup finals and hopefully a third in 2026. Legends like Pele, Maradona have lifted the World Cup trophy at this very stadium. If you plan to come to Estadio Azteca, we recommend you arrive 2 hours early. You will pass up at least 5 security checkpoints. You cannot wear a belt. You also cannot bring charging wires or any string of any type. They will be confiscated. We recommend that you download your tickets from Ticketmaster ahead of time because the phone signal will crash while trying to enter. We arrived with an hour ahead, and that's how long it took us to get to our seats. Once inside the stadium grounds, it's chaotic with people running all over the place trying to get to their zone and to their seats.
How long did it take us to get through the doors?
An hour.
An hour. Oh my god.
It's just a mess because people don't get, tickets don't load
so
up.
Disorganized. Load your tickets beforehand, people.
Latin America never fails. Wow, this stadium is massive. I don't know, it feels like I'm watching a video game down there. It looks so cool. The energy is blasted. I mean, we're still down. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but almost Mexico. So we're at halftime. Mexico's still losing. It's like we're getting closer though. We're getting closer. I'm actually.
But the score is at 1-0. I don't get it.
Well, the thing is that they do two rounds, right? So first they play in Honduras, then they come to Mexico, and that's how they even out. So whoever gets the highest score in terms of an aggregate score, that's how you get to win. So Honduras beat Mexico the first game 2-0. So now Mexico's behind and they have to catch up. If they score another goal, we're tied, and we would go to extra time or penalties unless they win 3-0. So that's kind of in the situation we're at. Being at Estadio Azteca for the first time, I don't know how to explain the energy here. It's definitely different from watching Mexico and Chicago. La noche que Chicago se murió. I feel like in Mexico, watching Mexico and Chicago, people get a little bit more aggressive because there's so many people from different places that root for different teams, like Chivas, América, and they're at the stadium fighting and stuff sometimes. And it's like it becomes a war between Mexicans rather than the war that's happening on the field. Talking about Mexico, there's also kind of a controversy lately because Mexico has been playing a lot in the United States, some of their most important games, friendlies, and they don't play in Mexico, and that is something that's kind of bothersome because it feels like the Federation of the Mexican Soccer is only playing in the U.S. to make more money. We're actually really lucky to be able to get the opportunity to see Mexico play here at the Estadio Azteca because next year they're closing it down for renovations for the World Cup that's happening in 2026. I'm not sure where exactly Mexico's going to play outside the Estadio Azteca, and this stadium means a lot to el equipo de Mexico, especially against USA, because of the altitude. Mexico tends to have an advantage over USA. So I wonder how that's going to play out in terms of the World Cup, and I wonder how they're going to fix the situation of getting in because it's quite the mess. I didn't even know about this game today, but my friend here who I met a couple of days ago, Shile.
Hey, how you doing?
Shile, who's from London, actually invited us to the game and had organized it and got us all together to come out here. So I gotta thank Shile. Shile's been here for a couple of years and how long have you been?
Kind of on and off for 3 or 4 years.
How do you like it?
Me encanta México, cabrón. O sea, I love Mexico. I speak more Spanglish than English these days.
That's something that we have in common, bro, because we speak a lot of Spanglish.
Yeah.
Pero Shile ya es súper mexicano. Mira, enséñale tu camisa. ¿A quién le vas?
Mira, le voy a, en Inglaterra voy a Chelsea, pero aquí es Pachuca.
Pachuca, epa.
Sí.
Entonces estamos aquí echando relajo, chingándonos una chela.
Salucita.
Salucita y que gane México.
Cheers, guys.
¡Viva! Mexico better win or else we're gonna get beat on. It's a tradition that when Mexico plays bad or we lose, tiran el agua de riñón.
When the stadium shakes, it doesn't just shake, it vibrates. I feel like this thing could collapse at any minute with the amount of people that are here. It appears that the ball simply will not go in. I bet you're wondering if I drew this myself. Although as cool as it is, I did not. When we were waiting in one of the many lines to get into the stadium, there were multiple vendors with little chalkboard looking things, and I noticed that they were selling these stamps. They put it on like a stencil. It was really cool. Check it out. Don't you feel like they're playing with your emotions? Like it was like down to the last few seconds, everybody thought it was over, and then bam.
Bam. Man, that's the love of the sport. That's the beauty of sports.
Man, the crowd looks messy.
México, México. It's my accent. Un besito como en el metro. It's extra time, so it's 30 minutes. Whoever scores and ends at the extra 30 minutes wins. If not, we go to penalties.
You hear that whistling? You know why they do that? To distract us? Yeah, it's to distract this guy. And oh my god, it sounds awful. It feels horrible.
The ref, he wasn't sure. He's like,
What a missed opportunity. Basically, every time you hear, it's just because people are misbehaving. All right. Penalty time. You guys ready?
let's go, let's go. Hey, we're ready. We're ready.
Penalty time. Everybody's standing. Nobody can sit down for this. Not even you. Stand up. Okay.
got to experience this. Thank you guys for joining us. I was concerned que México jugó como nunca, pero perdió como siempre, pero hoy no, hoy sí ganó. ¡Que viva México, cabrones! Se cuidan, se vayan y nos vemos a la próxima. Chao.